welcome. Links down below as always to credit where I'm getting my information from. IGN again. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is going to have an incoming nerf that has been confirmed by one of the developers at Treyarch in regards to the Recon 3 perk bonus, whereby when you die, momentarily when you come back, see, normally you can't do that to begin with. That's OP. You can actually see through walls, and you can see the enemies. But right here it says, being able to see enemies through walls on respawn, however briefly, proves to be very significant with a massive advantage. And people are complaining about that, including FaZe Swag. He says, Treyarch, nerf Recon, please. And he responded, the person, Matt Scrontz, who's an associate director for Treyarch behind Call of Duty, said incoming. And that was just like about 24 hours ago. So there you have it here. 3 perk bonus. When you have 3 of any Recon perk or any of anything else, you'll get a bonus in that section. So here it says enemies can be seen through walls for a short time after respawn. A HUD edge indicator flashes when an enemy is outside your view. Leave no death skulls as well when killing said enemies. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you about, which is something that I think is pathetically funny, is Monster Hunter Wilds. There was a beta, and this is actually why I make these videos, because oftentimes I'll stumble across something that I'm like, oh, I had no idea this was a thing. And by the time I stumbled upon the open beta, it was over. And it was over by like almost a week, right? So right now people are having problems with low poly monsters, as you could see here. Some screenshots is what's going on here. Just really, really bizarre stuff. I don't know how widespread it is, the issue, but there's a plethora, a cornucopia, a quiver. Okay, you get the idea. There's a shit ton of people that are having problems with it. And it makes you wonder, just like all the other times, that there's big issues with a game, whether it's in beta or in full release. How do they or none of them come across all the issues that we end up having? Like that whole Cyberpunk thing, except at that point, there's no way they didn't know all the issues. They were just kind of forced to publish the game when it was unreleased. But this is a beta. It's like, I get it, it's a beta. Did you not test your game first? And maybe they did, but I don't know. I still find it bizarre that this can still happen this day and age. Games just ran better when I was a kid, but then again, games were a lot less complex, mind you. They were hand-drawn. Exactly. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you. I don't know if they're going to come back out with another beta. I really wanted to try the game because I like the basic premise of the game, Monster Hunter as a whole. Like, I enjoy Monster Hunter as a whole. But for me, honestly, I struggled with Rise. I'm just being honest. I couldn't even finish the game on my own because I was, well, we all were kind of forced, if you will, for the lack of a better term, finish the, there's Village and then there's Hub Quests. I think it's Hub, the one where you're supposed to play with other people and it's like more dangerous. It's more difficult to solo. You have to finish the whole story, the co-op version of the game, if you will, in order to even unlock the DLC, which I was never able to do. Yeah, so whatever. It happens. Boo-hoo me. I wish the game was a little wee bit more open world, but it's fine. Like I said, overall, though, I am a big, big fan of Monster Hunter. I'm just admitting that I suck at it. And I was really hoping to be able to delve into this open beta to see if I think it's going to be worth something picking up. So now I'm just going to have to go with watching some gameplay and kind of hope that I can get a good sense as to whether or not I should personally be picking it up. Because in the case of like Dragon Age, for example, that just came out, I made a couple videos on it, played it for about 10 hours, and I just uninstalled it. And I'm fine with that, honestly. I have so many games that I've been playing for years that I'm still playing to this day that I would rather play over that game or some other ones. And it's not an insult. I want to make damn sure when this game comes out, I think it's in February, that it just might be something that I can get into and do well with. So there you have it. Thumbs up as always if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm in trying to make me more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up online. You didn't like it? Go ahead. Give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half. I'll twist it. And I'll make sure when you wake up in the morning, this is what you look like right there. This will be your fate. And I mean, they got the title correct. A monster. It seems a certain monster had forced him to... There's the monster right there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.